Hi, Charlie. I'm Aiden. I do have a disagreeing point, and I wonder if you can fill me in on some things. So, as you know, we get a lot of our imports from Canada, like semiconductors, microchips, oil, Mexico, fruits and vegetables, and, pharmaceuticals from China and
Avocados
India.
from Mexico.
Avocados. There you go. I'm wondering if you think it's a good idea what Trump's doing in imposing all of these tariffs at once, rather than maybe taking a couple years to build factories and train workers to gradually improve domestic production. Just wondering your thoughts on that.
First of all, we're in the midst of a 90-day pause. I think that was prudent. All of the tariff energy, in my opinion, should be focused on China. We are far too reliant on China, from lithium ion to rare earth minerals to vitamin C to vitamin D. We make no vitamin C in our own body. You need vitamin C literally to live. China has cornered the ascorbic acid market, which is vitamin C. All of the tariffs should eventually be focused on China. That I completely support. Canada, Mexico, we need better deals. We should not be reliant on importing electricity from Canada. At any time, they can shut you off. Now, I fully acknowledge that a trade deficit in and of itself is not necessarily a bad thing. Do you know when a trade deficit is bad? When that other country can shut you off from trading. That's really bad. And that's what the Chinese can do. You become a vassal state,
Well, that's what they are doing right now, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so that proves the point, actually. That proves that we are too reliant on them. Rare earth minerals, we need to mine them again. We need to bring industrial manufacturing jobs back to this country, which I'm very hopeful that we'll do. Just today, we saw Toyota and Hyundai announce multi-billions dollars of investment. NVIDIA yesterday announced a $500 billion investment in the United States of America. Donald Trump has brought over $2 trillion of investments already back to this country. And tariffs as a leverage tool are largely to thank for that.
Yeah. So then why have they kept getting paused and rethought over? What's the deal behind that? Why can't we just go through with it?
Well, the Chinese ones are not paused. That's important. Understand that. So the Chinese ones are not paused. The other ones are paused because the strategy, as we are now learning, was a shock and awe strategy to get people to the table to show Vietnam, Japan, and South Korea, those are the three big ones, in particular, that we mean business. Now, why does Vietnam matter? Vietnam matters because so many thousands of jobs, millions of jobs left China and then went to Vietnam as a way to try to weaken China. And so, in my opinion, I like tariffs, the forcing function to bring people to the table.